Okay, so we have another double battle for the Battle Gauntlet, this time with Chase. I'm going to be pretty much bringing the same team. I feel like we just got really unlucky in that last battle, and I wanted to do my best to make up for that. So waiting for that preparations, and I think, you know, that shutdown, Ambipom, Talonflame, was such a surprisingly strong combo that if I can look for the potential opens where that exceeds, might be really good. It might be really good to bring, so we're going to be good there. Other than that, we just kind of get to wait. And, alright, selecting the Pokemon. Who does he have? Because, I mean, I'm ready to shut down a lot of things with this team, and hopefully it's going to work out pretty well. So, we have Dusclops. We have Aegislash. I mean, we have some decent setup against these guys. Now, Superior doesn't want to go against that team, it looks like. It looks like there's just too much pain and hate. But Gyarados seems to like that team, so I mean, if I do the Talonflame Togekiss, that could get, or not Talonflame Togekiss, Talonflame, man, my team's kind of weak against ghost types, aren't they? So I mean, Talonflame, Tide, the T-Tide, gonna call it that. Ambipom can really stop out the Weavile. I'm expecting like Weavile to go for like fake out shenanigans or something like that. So I mean, we can kind of trade off with fake outs and stuff like that, and then I can get down some damage. As long as he doesn't open Aegislash, I think I should actually be pretty good. So if I do something like this and Togekiss Gyarados again, I mean, I'm going to pretty much be running the same team, because that same team does pretty good in this situation. Like, I have areas of shutdown, I have areas of success, and if I can capitalize on those, then we might be dealing with something that could work out pretty well. So this battle might, it's all about that open. Like, it just depends. I'm really expecting the Weavile. I'm going to see if I can just take on that Weavile and say no to whatever he tries to do. And I'm going to check a couple of things while we're getting set up in the Battle Gauntlet, or not the Battle Gauntlet, as we were getting set up in the battle. Okay, Aegislash on that Snorlax. Okay, so I mean, he could lead with a King Shield, and that would be pretty screwy. But, I mean, I don't really have too many options. I could try to focus out Snorlax, or I could just Flare Blitz, Aegislash. If I get Flare Blitz, and then he goes for the King Shield, like, first turn King Shield is pretty crazy. But, I mean, that's something that I like doing a lot, just to keep it safe. And it's like first turn Protect, you just really scout out. So, I mean, I can Flare Blitz, Snorlax. I can just also go for that Fake Out on Snorlax. I can really just see how this goes. I'm expecting, it's all from that anticipation, King Shield. Called it! Called it! Yes! Alright. So, I mean, now Snorlax, he's not going to be able to do too much. Fake Out's going to be a nice little... Dude, this Ambipom, oh, I was about to say that critical, I'm like, this Ambipom surprises me with damage all the time. But I mean, that crit might have been enough damage to make Flare Blitz count on the Snorlax. Or not. But now, you know, Snorlax is going to get flinched. I mean, now it's a Fake Out. So, Flare Blitz now can threaten Aegislash pretty well. That's going to be our last resort into Snorlax. If he switches, he's switching into some ridiculous damage. Unless he brought Dusclops, then the Fake Out last resort combo is kind of dead if he wants to switch out. And then, other than that, you know, I'm hitting Aegislash pretty well. So that's going to be last resort, picking up Snorlax. We get to see what Pokemon he brings in. Hopefully he didn't even bring Dusclops at all. Like, maybe he brings Aegislash or Dusclops, which means he has Weavile for follow-up, and he also has Gardevoir or Infernape. And that Flare Blitz, I'm expecting good damage. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that much damage, honestly, because I run that defensive Aegislash. I expect it to survive things like that, but that might just be pure special attack. And this combo, this Ambipom Talonflame, is like some kind of magical combo that does so much work. It's amazing that we see it being very successful in the first couple turns once again. And I mean, Gardevoir, Dusclops. Okay, there's that. So we can just focus down on the Gardevoir, and I don't think it can do too much. Now, Gardevoir can come in and protect. And I mean, it's obvious to protect on it, honestly. But I mean, Dusclops can't do anything to really ruin my day if it does that. So last resort, Gardevoir. Like, I'm not expecting something that can one-shot from this. So that's going to be Mega Gardevoir. I don't see why I'd want to run Trick Room. That wouldn't... Maybe, because he has, like, Snorlax and stuff. I don't know, maybe there's, like, a delayed Trick Room aspect. Now it's just going to be last resort, and I think I'm going to pick up a pretty clean battle here, because last resort, it's so much damage! It's so much damage. Andy Pump's freaking ridiculous. I get surprised every time, and I shouldn't be surprised by this point. Because I'm like, you know what, there should be like this range where it survives with ever so slightly little health. But I mean, this is just high base stab. That Talonflame throwing out priority 120 bases, or like super speedy 120 base stabs. We have Ambipom throwing out some ridiculous moves. Ambipom can't do anything to ghost types. So maybe I should put in a dark Pokemon to support, well that's technically what Mega Gyarados does pretty well. So, I mean, I have to switch him out, but then we can just go into Togekiss. We can try to lock down that Dusclops. We get Crunch onto the Mega Gyarados, and that works. But Mega Gyarados takes that turn to set up, so outright having a Dark-type Pokemon or something that really counters Ghost a lot better, I think that works. I think that works. Like, dude, it's so good. I don't really, like, I'm expecting so little damage, but I mean, it's 140 base with a decent, like, it's low attack Pokemon that are really fast using high base damages. That's really all this team is, and it works out really well. So Hex on the Talonflame, that's going to pick it up, but I mean, alright, no, that was Hex last turn, so we're going to be good right there. Togekiss, that's an Air Slash into game. Gyarados can just crunch into game. Yo, now I'm thinking like Mega Lopunny. Because I mean, what really pushes this Ambipom over the edge is that Life Orb. That Life Orb just keeps exponentially growing that damage. But I mean, Mega Lopunny, Fake Out Last Resort. I think I need Mega Lopunny now that I'm thinking about it. Fake Out Last Resort Lopunny to cover for the Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom. And if there's Ghost-type Pokemon, Lopunny's scrappy. And I can just see what happens. It could be super silly. Maybe go like, maybe just even make a crazier Lopunny set. Like, Fake Out Ice Punch Last Resort. That way, like, you know, just throw out the Ice Punch to scout the coverage. And then I start going, nah, Fake Out Last Resort. That's like where it's all at. Oh, and I didn't choose my move because I'm so excited for the combo. So that's going to be Mega Gyarados, just the crunch damage, and that's going to be game. And I just love this combo now. Wow, it's very surprising. So that got me excited. I'm going to drink to that. And man, has anyone done like a double Fake Out Last Resort combo? That seems like it's going to be fun to try out if I get the Pokemon trained. So that could take some time, but once we have that, it's going to be really nice. GG Chase. So if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to keep streaming. You know, we're still early in the stream today, feeling pumped, and I'm just loving how it's going. So if you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a nice day. If you're watching the video, if you're on stream, do that. And if you're following me on Twitch and Twitter, you know, good job. If you're not, you should do that because it helps out with the stream and everything. So yeah.